Cause I wasn't about to back out. Like my mind was made up on this right here. I knew I wasn't like it was done. It was a done decision.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to find a picture. If you can find a picture of like the flow that you want, maybe. What are you talking about? This one? This one?
You need me to scoot my hand up
Just a little bit.
right here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Easy money for you, right?
So
Uh,
Hey, easy person to work on. I ain't
yeah.
freaking out or nothing.
Hell yeah, cause man, I get some people in here.
I believe it. I knew I wasn't gonna be one of them people who like ah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Trill Time. I'm King, back at you with another video. In this video, I want to talk about I got my first tattoo. So this is it right here. Beautiful piece of artwork right there on my hand. And so I wanted to go through like some frequently asked questions that people will typically ask, you know, talking about the tattoo experience, why I got it, and stuff like that. So the first question I want to start with was, did it hurt? I really didn't experience too much pain, honestly. But I am an anomaly. I'm somebody who has a higher pain tolerance than other people. I'm not afraid of needles or, you know, I'm not scared of a lot of things. So, like, I think the fear factor is what plays a part for a lot of people. So, like, leading up to it, I was nervous. But, like, once I got in there and I met the guy, he was very friendly, cool dude. You know what I mean? Just sitting there chopping it up, talking and stuff like that. I was calm and it, you know what I mean? I guess I felt so comfortable I didn't really like get nervous. There were some parts that hurt a little bit more. So like if you get like to this area here, you know what I mean? It hurts a little more. Surprisingly, the finger didn't hurt like I thought it would. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people would think like, oh, a finger tattoo, you know what I mean? When it goes up there, it would hurt a lot, but it really didn't. So that surprised me a lot. So the next question is, what made me want to get a scorpion? So if you don't know, my birthday is 11/11. That's November 11th. I'm a Scorpio. And so that's what made me want to get a scorpion. So if you see this here, this is a scorpion. And this is 10/1, 10/1, 11/11. And so it's like, that's something that's very important to me. You know what I mean? I love my birthday. It's very unique. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they always see that time on their phone and they'd be like 11/11, make a wish and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? It's like, so it's a number that stands out. It's very easy to remember. It's meaningful to me. This is a conversation starter. And, you know, I want people to know, like, when you see me, I'm a Scorpio. And the reason why is because it kind of helps you understand me a little bit better. Because if you understand, like, I don't believe in the horoscope, like, you're going to meet the love of your life today or Mars in retrograde and shit like that. But the traits and the characteristics are very similar. There are some that match up, I would say, match up very well with, you know what I mean, me being born in the month of November, being a Scorpio. So I will say that some of those traits might be able to help you like understand and relate to me and understand maybe my humor when I don't say something or when I do say something. You know what I mean? If you're ever kind of confused, you'd be like, that's why. You know what I mean? And so it's something that was meaningful to me, which is why I got it. You know what I mean? I believe if you're going to get a tattoo, you should get something that's meaningful to you, something that, you know what I mean? I put a lot of thought into this, you know what I mean? So you have the Scorpio to represent I'm a Scorpio, a Scorpion to represent I'm a Scorpio. And then the stinger, this was very important to me, was I wanted the stinger to extend to my middle finger because what's the deadliest part of a scorpion? It is not the claws, it is the stinger, it's the venom that's right there that is red. You know what I mean? So it's like it's significant, right? I put a lot of thought into these things. I wish you guys understood how much thought when I do something. You know, I wanted to get this like 2 years ago, and I got scared and didn't do it, and then I was starting a new job, and so I was like, nah, let me wait, you know what I mean, get myself more established and stuff like that. And so now I'm at a point where I'm established, so I'm not affected by, you know, making a change where somebody can sit there and, you know, use it against me. But that leads me to my next question, you know what I mean, which is, you know, am I worried about like jobs in the future, this job and stuff like that? And, you know, I put so much thought into this, and I've kind of got to the point where no, I'm not. And the reason why is because I have an abundance mindset. So I realized that maybe you might not like me based on the tattoo on my hand or, you know, whatever. And I accept that fact. And I don't want to work for anybody who's going to discriminate against me based on a tattoo, right? What does this have to do with my work ethic? My work ethic, I can't talk today. My work ethic, you know what I mean? My work experience, my education, it has nothing to do with none of that. I'm still the same exact person. I'm just somebody who has a tattoo on their hand now. And so I want to know, why do you guys want to work for somebody who would possibly discriminate against you based on the tattoo? There's nothing provocative about this. There's no profanity. There's no curse words. There's nothing that's, you know, somebody looking at this and like, I'm offended. You know what I mean? And if you are offended, you're probably a Karen watching this. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing offensive about the tattoo. You're like, man, this is just a beautiful piece of artwork. Like right here. You can't tell me that it's not a beautiful piece of artwork. And I mean, I just want to talk about like, why do you guys like want to work for somebody who would discriminate against you based on a tattoo? Stop living in fear. Start living in an abundance mindset and start being like, you know what? They didn't want me, but somebody else will. You know what I mean? This girl might not like the fact that I got a tattoo on my hand, but you know what? Somebody else will. Maybe it might lead to another opportunity in the future. We have to stop thinking negatively and we have to think positively on, you know what, maybe it will help me stand out, you know what I mean, when I'm in an interview and there's a bunch of other, you know, not great candidates, but you know what, it's like that tattoo just stood out. It's like it was a conversation starter for them. It's like you stood out in a group of a bunch of people because it's like by you having something different, because it leaves a lasting impression with them. And so you guys have to sit there and get out of your comfort zone and stop living in fear. You know, that's the most important thing, is you can't live in fear of what it coulda, shouldas, and what ifs, you know what I mean, for why you should and shouldn't do something, and you're trying to make somebody else happy, trying to make a boss happy, make a job happy, make somebody else happy. Do what makes you happy. You know what I mean? And I mean, and I say all this because it's 2020 and, you know, we're living through a pandemic and everybody has experienced it in some shape or form, whether they know somebody who's lost a job, was unemployed, you know what I mean, had COVID, family member had COVID, friend had COVID, coworker had it, you know what I mean? They've experienced some part of it. They couldn't travel. You couldn't do the things that you wanted to. Couldn't go see friends and family like you had normally been able to in years past. Can't go to sports games and stuff like that. And it's like, you see, life is short. Life is short. We know that, right? So why even put this, you know what I mean? Why do something for somebody else when you can do something for yourself? You know what I mean? You know, like, we put stuff on hold and we live in fear, and tomorrow's not promised. You have to do what you want to do today. You know what I mean? Don't live in fear. Have an abundance mindset that if somebody is going to discriminate against you, you know, based on a tattoo, I don't want to work for somebody who couldn't look past something. You know what I mean? That's petty. That's I don't want to work for a petty person like that, because what other petty bullshit are they going to pull in the future? I mean, you guys got to start thinking. I know nobody's never explained it like that, because we have a society where people are scared of taking chances and taking risks and stuff like that. And, you know, I was once in that mindset. But now as I've gotten older, you know what I mean, your birthday passed and you're like, you know what? Fuck them. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to control my life. I am the author of this book. I am writing out the chapter by chapter by chapter, and I'm going to decide how things play out and how things go. I'm not going to sit here and allow somebody else, well, I don't want to make this person upset, or I don't want to, you know, mess up some opportunity. What opportunity in the future? It actually might help you with an opportunity in the future. We have to stop thinking negatively. And then the last question I get is, will I get more tattoos? And the answer is yes, more than likely. And the reason why is, I don't know what it is, but it's like, I don't know, it's almost like you kind of get like a tattoo high or something, because it's like you get a tattoo and it's like, you know, next thing you know, you're like looking at your body like, man, I'm gonna put one here, there, you know what I mean? You start looking like, you know what I mean? And you kind of start turning your body into a work of art, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, I look at this and, you know, I love it, you know what I mean? I love it. It's very, you know, it's me through and through, you know what I mean? This, you know, it's everything I love. I love my birthday. I love being a Scorpio. You know what I mean? I love the stinger, you know what I mean? Like, just giving somebody the finger, like, you know what I mean? Giving them that venom, because that's the deadliest part, not the claws. And it's like, you know, I want to get more tattoos. I haven't thought about, you know, what else I may or may not get here in the future and whatnot. But, you know what I mean? I definitely do see myself getting more tattoos. It's something about, like, it's like a tattoo bug that just hits you and you're like, man, I got to get some more ink. I got to get some more work done. And, I mean, you know, I don't know, sometimes it's like when you get that first one out the way and it's like the nerves and stuff like that, that whole fear, and I'm essentially breaking a stigma right now, you know what I mean? Because it's like you're breaking a stigma for tattoos, because a lot of people are scared to get tattoos because they're scared of the woulda, coulda, shouldas and what ifs, if this person don't like this, and, you know, trying to living your life for other people, to keep other people happy. And so I'm saying enough is enough, and I want you guys to get out here and have an abundance mindset and do what makes you happy. You know what I mean? You got one life to live, you know what I mean? You are the author, you know, of this book. You know, when your birthday passes, now I've started a new chapter in my life. You know what I mean? I'm on a whole new chapter now, and I'm going to decide how this next year is going to play out, the opportunities that I take, the people who I meet and interact with, and the things going forward. And I want you guys to really take control of your destiny and do what makes you happy. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.